Welcome back, everybody, to episode 4 of our bolt gun series here at Classic Firearms. I am Clint. We've got Ryan back with us.
What's up, guys?
We've got Matt. What's up? Kaya.
What's up, guys?
And we've got representing U.S. Arms Co.
Josh Kent.
Yeah,
thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Good to have you, man.
Well, we're
Pleasure.
excited, man. And if you guys haven't seen our previous episodes, go check them out. We are featuring today Savage Arms, Bergara, Aero Precision, and of course U.S. Arms Co. And we've got Josh here that has set up yet another course of fire for us today. So without further ado, Josh, what are we doing, man?
So, guys, we're going to go position roulette today. The target's going to be set at 450. So we're going to fire 2 rounds from the bench, 2 rounds from the seated position. So if you've never shot the seated position before, it's a little bit difficult. There's a lot more movement in the gun, so you guys are going to have to pay attention to your point of aim. So setting up yourself for a natural point of aim, hitting the target. And then we're going to go to the most difficult position, which is the standing position off of the tripod. And again, when you guys get up there, try to square your shoulders to it, settle down, and take the shot. So it's 6 rounds total. You guys are gonna, as you move from position to position, bolt to the rear. All right, so you should have 6 shots. We're gonna count hits and time. So if you have the same number of hits as the competitor next to you, whoever has the lowest time wins. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the misses.
All right.
I am too.
I'm really good at those. By the way, I just want to throw a keynote out there. Matt and I have both discovered that if somebody else installed your scope for you, maybe you should make sure that the torque screws are actually torqued down.
Yeah, might help. Start the excuses now.
I am just saying, hey, I still sucked yesterday, but I really wish I had noticed my scope was moving.
Yeah. And who put that scope on there?
That's a good question, actually, because I am the one that usually says trust but verify, and it wasn't mounted by me.
All right.
Well,
we'll just let that one ride.
I'm just curious about the next excuses.
all right, so who's going first?
You.
Okay, let's do this.
Go.
Well, I tried to take my time a little bit more, and I at least got 1 hit on target, which is great, but I pulled that next shot, and then when I go into the seated position, this is where I've got all the confidence in the world, because I've got the most experience out of the seated position out of everybody. I got this. That's a blade of grass right in the way. I did not have this. I did not have that. I failed at the seated position. But thankfully, I at least make a comeback in the standing position, so this wasn't a complete loss like the last one was, but was it good enough to not come in bottom? We'll see. So though I did better this last go around than I have all throughout this series, will it be good enough to not place last this go around? I don't know. We'll see. We just got to see how everybody else does. Let's see how Ryan does with the arrow.
Yeah, so I'm up next with the Aero Precision Solus. Clint just went with his Bergara. He was really fast. He got 3 hits, but man, he was fast. So I'm gonna try to keep up with that with the Solus. And I'm feeling really excited about the bench position and the tripod position, especially after seeing Josh Kent kind of teach us on a separate video that we put out earlier this week on that tripod shooting position and how to properly do it. The sitting position is the one that I feel like I'm going to have the most trouble with. But hey, you gotta learn, you gotta grow. Let's do it.
Stand by. Go.
Yeah, so that seating position did kill me. I felt like I wasn't going to do as well as the tripod and bench. I did miss that second shot with the tripod. I feel like I was really confident with that first shot and the hit that I could just follow it up pretty quickly. And I should have taken my time and kind of slowed down, but such is life.
So, I think the Savage actually did a lot better than expected in that last challenge, but this adds a whole new complicating factor, having to move between different shooting positions. It's all been bench shooting till now. But yeah, 2 down, 2 to go. Let's see if I can pull off what the other guys couldn't.
Shooter ready.
Ready?
Stand by. Go.
So I had to take some extra time here because, you can't muscle that firearm. Josh is a fantastic coach, and that was one of his first lessons. You have to let it rest. So I just had to try to reset myself and get in a better position.
Right here, Matt.
Come on, get a good hit.
Hell yeah! Savage pulling through. That's what I'm talking about. Just proves money can't buy skill.
Well, this is going to be the most challenging course of fire that we have faced so far. Timed event, 450 yards, and 3 different shooting positions. And I've got the heavy gun. I'm not too worried about the bench position, also the tripod position. However, watching the guys struggle on the seated position, I'm not so confident about that. But we're going to have to give it a try, so let's do it.
Yeah. Shooter ready.
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Go. Hit. Hit. All right.
Where's my target?
Yes.
Oh, I know that.
Honestly, not sure how that happened. I'd say luck, because it was really wobbly. But anyways, next up is the tripod shot, so it's gonna be a breeze.
Very bottom of it. Yeah, crack that rock that was there. Yeah. All right, where are you? Come on. Didn't chamber.
All right, guys, Josh Kent with U.S. Arms Company and the boys from Classic Firearms. We just got done with the little positional roulette. Yeah. We're gonna go down the line here, so I guess we can start with Ryan. Tell me how you did in the positional shooting.
Yeah, so 3 hits. I think it was 1 minute and 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is more. Yep.
Yeah, and for me, it was the seated one that killed me, and then it definitely got me out of breath, you know. And I felt like when I was on the tripod, I was like, I'm breathing hard. It was hard for me to hold myself steady.
Right.
But no, it was fun. It was really fun, and I learned a lot because I mean, most people go to the range, shoot standing or prone, you know, seated on a bipod.
Right.
And getting out of that comfort zone, you know, and shooting seated was really good.
Yep. And the Aero Precision rifle, how did it do?
Oh, it did a very good job. I mean, it was all, of course, shooter. Like we've tested this gun so far. It is under a half MOA. I mean, without a doubt, it was me doing that. But yeah, I learned a lot. So
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Clint?
Yeah, dude. So 30 points, 3 hits, 57 seconds, which, fast
You had the
is cool.
fastest time.
Yeah, you know, what's the quote? Fast is nice, but accuracy is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that.
Can't shoot fast enough to make up for a miss.
Yeah, well, you know, I tried.
Yeah.
Right? I wanted to go sub-minute. I did. I also wanted to hit all the targets. I didn't. So, you know, there's that. But at the end of the day, it was a lot of fun.
Small victories.
Yeah, I loved the shooting the different changing positions, and I thought I was actually going to have a really sweet spot at the sitting because I've got a lot of experience in the sitting position, and I just was in my head like, oh, you got this. And then I was like, oh, shit, no, you don't. So,
Yeah.
oh well. And then there was the little savage that could.
That's right.
Yep.
Redemption
Matt?
story here. So yeah, 4 hits, about 1 minute 42.
41. Yeah.
41, all right. So yeah, I agree. I thought it was really interesting because you had to have like a mind shift change, right? So when you're on the gun, you want to slow things down, and then when it was time to change, it was like you kind of speed things up. Like you want to get to the new position and not waste time.
That's right.
But then as soon as you sat back down, then it's like, okay, I got to slow myself back down again.
Yep.
So it was interesting to have to shift gears mentally like that.
Right. And so, yeah, I mean, you know, we all make fun of, like, you know, the hunting rifle, but I mean, when we talk about the acceptable accuracy, I mean, you got some good hits.
Yeah, got some results. So pretty happy, yeah.
And Kaya.
Well, represent. U.S. Arms Co. Obviously, Azrael did a great job again. I'd like to take the credit, honestly. Yeah, maybe a couple of things I did all right, but the gun is just so good. The seating position definitely destroyed me because this thing is heavy. Like, you know,
Really heavy.
for a seating position, you got to hold it. It's kind of heavy. So it was wobbly. So my first shot, I knew I was off target. I was like, I shouldn't waste any time. I just fired it. Right?
Yep.
I knew that was a miss. And the second one, it was just kind of wobbling, right?
Right.
And I just timed it. It went to right as it was crossing. I fired it. And
Were
it
you
was a
the
hit.
only one to hit a seated position shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I had 1 hit, 1 miss, 1 hit. So overall, 5 hits out of 6. I'm super
great.
happy.
Yeah.
U.S. Arms Co. Azrael.
And your time?
121 or something like
123.
Yeah.
that? Yeah, 123.
No need to embellish. You already won.
But no, you know what, dude? I'm not joking. After this whole bolt gun series, we got to talk. I've got to build me one of these.
Roger. Too easy, man.
Yeah.
Too easy. And guys, hey, good competition makes us better, right? So,
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I appreciate you guys, all the hard work and, you know, giving your best effort. So, yeah, kudos.
Josh, it's been fantastic.
Thanks, man.
dude.
I've had a good time with you
Josh,
boys.
thank you, man.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man.
Ryan.
Appreciate it.
And Kaya.
You're the man, bro.
Oh, man, he jerked me around. Golly, you gotta warn somebody, man.
Holy, man.
Yeah.
And this is only episode, what is this, 4?
This is episode
we got
4.
2 more episodes left. This will be the final one that Josh is in, unfortunately. So again, big thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely. Big
Yeah.
shout out to U.S. Arms Co. for providing the Azrael. Of course, we got Bergara that provided the B14 carbon and Aero Precision with the
Got the
Solus. Make sure you, if you haven't already, watch those previous episodes. We've got more coming, and of course, that last episode is one that I'm really looking forward to because, first of all, I love night vision, and I never shot it with bolt guns. What are we doing? Anyway, we'll leave it off there, guys.
Teamwork for the next one as well.
Oh, that's right.
A little teamwork. Yeah, I'm not sure who's going to be on teams, but
I feel like they're already.
fun. Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, you know. We'll see. We'll see. We might draw straws or something like that. Yeah. And we also might switch guns, right?
I think you know what's going to need to happen. What?
Like, hold on. Get away.
Absolutely. Take it.
You just wrecked with that, dude.
I just want to let you guys know I
Yeah.
respect and I like I don't judge, but I don't share my gun with nobody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, anyway, good to know. I guess we'll have to steal it then. All right, guys, we'll leave it off there. As always, we appreciate you and your business.
God bless.
God bless.
And we'll see you next time.
at Classic.
Classic Firearms.
See you next time.
Yes. Nailed it.
God bless.